Hey guys, so I noticed that only a small percentage of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you like my content, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications to make sure that my content gets to you on time. Hey guys, today I want to bring up a topic called carry stacking that will really help out with your Sex 6 flex play. Basically, carry stacking is like essential for flex play, which is the idea of frontline plus backline flex. And it works by stacking your carries with 3 frontline items, your frontline carries with 3 tank items, and your backline carries with 3 carry items. And the reason why I say your elo will instantly go up is because my girlfriend was hard stuck silver, and then I told her to just put 3 damage items on your carry and 3 tank items on your tank, and she literally went up to gold within a day. So, to give some motivation why this works is because let's just say one item gives your carry 200% damage for easy math. Then 2 item wouldn't be 300 damage, it will be actually 400% damage, and 3 items will be 800% damage. So basically, every item you add makes it so that your carry hits exponentially harder. So this is only true if you follow my multiplicative scaling guide here. I'll go ahead and leave it in the link. You guys can watch that if you haven't. And this is also really important for flex play because almost all flex play revolves around buffing up your frontline and your backline. And essentially is that if you're mastering carry stacking, you're pretty much mastering flex play. Like I said, flex play is all about hitting the strongest carry and building around it. Okay, so how do you actually do carry stacking? So the idea is really simple. The first thing you want to focus is 3 item damage carry, and a 3 item tank. So in this case, my Jhin has Infinity Edge, Last Whisper, and Bloodthirster as my 3 items, and my Leona has 3 tank items such as Bramble, Warmog, Bramble, and Dragon Slot. Now this will be a perfect scenario. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to activate your carries and your tank's relevant synergies. So Jhin, for him to do a lot of damage, he needs snipers. So in this case, Misfortune would be perfect. And then Leona, for her to tank for a long time, she needs bodyguard. So in this case, Braum will be perfect. Here, Academy for Leona is not as important, and Clockwork for Jhin is not as important. Okay, now the units that you want to add to your team all need to contribute to the 3 following categories. Either they need to buff Jin's ability to do more damage. In this case, Orianna provides Clockwork for attack speed, and attack speed helps Jhin do more damage. Here, Jhin has a special case where attack speed actually gets converted to attack damage, but regardless, the point is that Jhin does more damage. Any unit needs to added can also be added for Leona's ability to tank. In this case, here Janna heals Leona. It's not like a direct buff to Leona, but if Janna casts, Leona's ability to tank goes up significantly. And then the third category is CC's the enemy team. CCing the enemy team kind of falls hand in hand with B, which is Leona's ability to tank. Yuumi, when she ults, CC's the enemy team, and when the enemy is CC'd, they can no longer attack Leona, hence indirectly buffing your team's ability to tank. So these 3 things, buffing your carry's ability to do damage, buffing your tank's ability to tank, and CCing the enemy team is the 3 most important categories for your added units to actually do. Here you also get some additional bonuses such as Scholar from Janna and Yuumi, which provides both ability to do damage and ability to tank. By being able to cast faster, your Jhin can do more damage, and by being able to cast faster, your Janna can actually heal more. So that all makes sense. And then also you can choose your secondary supporting units such as MF for Sniper. You can choose that based on this criteria as well. So for example, why MF over Kog'Maw? Because MF provides some sort of light CC in terms of healing debuff in order to help Jhin to do more damage. So the light CC actually allows Jhin to do a little bit more damage, and Kog'Maw doesn't have that. So that's why you would pick Misfortune over Jhin. And here is pretty much the common pitfall that I see most new players make is that they look at the sidebars on the left and they add units based on the sidebars. And often the case, they add the most expensive unit based on the sidebars. So let's just say you are like a level 7 board, or in this case, level 7 or level 8 board, and you have the 6 core units on your right here, Braum, Leona, Janna, Orianna, Jhin, Kog'Maw. You might be tempted to start adding units like Urgot for Twin Shot and Yone for Academy. In this case, the reason why it's not correct to add either of the 2 units is because they don't fall under the three criterias. It doesn't fall under the um what's called ability to help Jhin do more damage, Leona's ability to tank, or CC's enemies. And in addition, they're unitemized carries, so they're gonna be doing low amounts of damage even though they're forecast. So the only time this will change is that if you have enough item for a secondary carry, you can actually consider running one of the two. So let's just say you have a lot of attack damage items, maybe run Urgot as a secondary carry. So then let's just say in a pinch you don't hit this board, right? You don't hit the Janna Yumi board. What do? You can go ahead and run random CC units or tank units. So in this case, Blitzcrank, even though he provides 0 synergies to the board, he provides scrap, but he provides 0 relevant units to this board. He can actually CC the enemy, and that's more valuable than running a random carry unit. And here, Vi provides a light CC in terms of armor shred to help Jim do more damage. So these two units would make sense to add for helping carry stacking. And then finally, the last topic I wanted to talk about was the 4 item carry and utility items. So like, if you have an item like Trap Claws, Chalice, or Zeke's next to your Jhin, then your Jhin will do more damage. If you put Jhin on Social Hex, then your Jhin will do more damage. In essence, these are like a 4 item carry without actually using an item slot. And then utility items like Shroud, Zephyr, and Frozen Heart on Assassins will actually let your tank live longer. So in a sense, they're like a 4th item for your tank. And in general, I think that's all I had. And I wanted to close out by saying that carry stacking pretty much applies for all stages of the game. Even starting at 2-1, you can think about the entire game via the idea of carry stacking. So at 2-1, you can stack your backline carry, maybe like a TF, with 2 items. And then you can stack your frontline carry with with another item. So even at the beginning of the game, you can start thinking about it like that. And the carry stacking also makes the game really interesting and unique every game because sometimes you can hit a carry that's actually underused. So here I have an example of like let's just say early game you hit a 2-star Vi, you can actually build your entire early to mid game around it. So you can stack Vi with like maybe a blue buff and some AP items and she'll carry pretty hard. Or if you hit like a Trundle, you can actually stack him with like Rage Blade and BT and he'll carry very hard as well. So by mastering carry stacking, you can actually master the entire tree of flex play. As simple as that. And that's about it.